Hey Aussie gang, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a storytime video. It is my first one and I'm really excited because I love watching story times. I find them so interesting, especially if I like the topic. My very first video is going to be about how Jason and I met. So this is basically how it started. I was walking past his work and a group of guys called me over. They're like, hey, excuse me, and I'm like, yes. And one of them was like, oh, we're having a bit of a debate here. We were just wondering, were you that girl at the Friction nightclub? Now, for those who don't know, I grew up in Sydney, in Western Sydney, and this club isn't open anymore, but yeah, he was like, were you there about 2 weeks ago? And then honestly, back then I used to go there every single weekend with my girlfriend. We would get late. I was like, yeah, that was me. They're like, oh, because you know, I knew it was you, and some of the boys saying it wasn't you. So while he's talking to me, Jason is standing right there, just staring at me, like smiling. He's got like the biggest smile on his face. And honestly, I was so drawn to him. I was like, oh my god, who is this guy? Why does he keep staring at me? Like, it's not normal. My freaking battery is gonna die. Like, what? How can I be so unprepared for this? Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. And yeah, so the guys were just talking, and then I ended up talking to him. Like, I was just so drawn to him, and he would drop the cheesiest pickup lines ever. Like, I don't even remember, but he was so cheesy, but he would make me laugh, and I feel like that gets me. If you make me laugh, dude, like, you're winning already. Anyways, and then I asked for his name, and then like he's like, is your name really Aussie? He's like, show me your license. I was like, yes. Like, why would I make that up? He's like, I don't believe you. And I was like, okay. So I pulled my license out. I was like, it is my name. He's like, what kind of name is that? He was just so mean. But anyways, I was like, look, my parents named me that. They were very proud I was the firstborn here in Australia. And I tell everyone that story because this is truth. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 20. How old are you? And he's like, yeah, same. And I was like, yeah, cool. I fell for it, guys. And I find out a month later, one of his boys is like, you do know how old Jace is, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, it's my age, 20. He's like, no, he's not. I'm like, and dead set, I was like, please, like, no chance. He's like 50. He's like, you know, he's 18. And I'm like, oh, really? That didn't really bother me anymore. I was like, dude, like, age is only a number. Like, he was very mature. And I'm not gonna lie, as soon as like I laid my eyes on him, I was in love. Gay! I needed something from his shop, so he gave it to me, and then I was, yeah, and then like I had my phone, and then I just gave it to him, like, put your number in. Like, dead set off the bat, like full straight up, like I told him to put his number in my phone. Sorry guys, my camera died, so I had to just put it on charge. So yeah, he put his number in my phone. Later that evening, I decided to message him and say thank you, because I got some stuff off him and he just gave it to me. So I messaged him, but I had no reply, and I was like, what? This guy was full sweet talking me, and just, you could tell like he was so happy that I asked for his number, like that I gave him my phone to put his number in there. And I was like, that's so weird. So I was sitting there, and I think it was the next morning, and I was like looking at my phone, and I decided to go to the contact, to his number, and I looked at his name and I looked at the number, and I'm like, why does the number look weird? And then I counted how many digits, excuse me, I counted how many digits, and it was only 9 digits. I'm like, this guy put 9 digits into my phone. It's meant to be 10. So I looked up his work number and I called his work, and I was like, hi, is Jason there? And his boss was like, is this Aussie? And I was like, yes. He's like, I was with him last night and he was waiting for your call or message, and he was so upset that he didn't get a message off you. And I was like, oh my god. I go, how funny. I messaged him but got no reply, and I was sad too. and he started cracking up and stuff. And then anyways, I went past the shop again, and then he gave me his actual number, and then yeah, we just started talking. See, that's pretty much how we met. And I don't know, like, how would my life be if I just assumed that he didn't message me back? Like, would we still be together, or would I be with someone else? But honestly, I can't picture my life with anyone else. Like, he's my best friend, and I know, like, if anything were to happen in the future, which knock on wood doesn't, I know he'll always be there for me. Like, we're more friends than anything. Like we can go shopping together, we can watch chick flicks together. You know, we have this really strong connection. We tell each other everything, and there are a lot of things that we keep to ourselves, like we don't tell anyone else. But yeah, I know, I feel like we've been through so much. Like, you guys just see the good on the video, you know what I mean? Like, our relationship over the last almost 9 years, there's been a lot of ups and downs, but I guess every relationship has that, you know? I could be having the worst day and he'll just walk into the room and instantly, like, I'm happy. Guys, if you enjoyed this little story time, please give it a big thumbs up. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you click that bell as well. This channel already has vlogs. I've got challenges, pranks. Now I've got a story time. So I've got a little playlist happening. And I am planning to build that up. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.